The Scarlets, Welsh, Sgarlets, are one of the 4 professional Welsh regional rugby union teams. Based in Llanelli, southwest Wales, the team play at the Parc y Scarlets Stadium. They play in the Pro 14, as well as competing in the Anglo-Welsh Cup and the European Rugby Champions Cup, which replaced the Heineken Cup from the 2014-15 season. The club was originally named the Llanelli Scarlets but was renamed at the start of the 2008-09 rugby season. Following the lead of the Ospreys in 2005, the Llanelli Scarlets were founded in 2003 as one of the 5, now 4, regional teams created by the Welsh Rugby Union, WRU. The Scarlets are affiliated with a number of semi-professional and amateur clubs throughout the area, including Welsh Premier Division sides Llanelli RFC, Carmarthen Quins RFC and Llandovery RFC. Through the 2007-08 season, they played most of their games at Stradey Park in Llanelli, but they have also played matches at the Racecourse Ground in Wrexham. The club's new stadium, Parc y Scarlets, English, Scarlets Park, was constructed in nearby Pemberton, and opened in November 2008. History. Formation. In 2003, the WRU elected to reduce the top tier of Welsh professional rugby from 9 clubs into 5 regions during the introduction of regional rugby union teams in Wales, attempting to mirror the successful formats in Ireland, South Africa, Australia and New Zealand. Initially, it was planned to have a region playing at Stradey Park, with players coming from Llanelli, Swansea and Neath. This was then modified to have Llanelli and Swansea merging, while Neath joined with Bridgend. Llanelli were opposed to both plans and requested standalone status. Eventually, Llanelli and Cardiff were allowed to remain independent. The Llanelli Scarlets brand was officially launched on 7 July 2003. The Scarlets officially represent the whole of Western North Wales, based mostly around Llanelli, although attempts have been made at taking the club to other outposts such as Wrexham. Ownership of the Scarlets brand is in the hands of Llanelli RFC, which also runs a second team in the Principality Premiership in the same way as Cardiff. 2003 present. Largely drawn from the very successful Llanelli RFC side of the preceding year, the Scarlets carried that success forward into their inaugural season. They reached the last 8 of the 2003-04 Heineken Cup and finished the Celtic League season as champions by 4 points over Ulster. In the Heineken Cup, the Scarlets were drawn in Pool 4 along with Northampton Saints, Aigan and Border Reivers. The Scarlets won 5 of their 6 matches, losing only to Aigan, and finished at the top of their pool before losing to French club Biarritz 27-10 in the quarter-final. The following season, however, was less successful, plagued by injuries and retirements, as well as the transfer of influential fly half Stephen Jones to Claremont. The Scarlets finished a disappointing 5th in the league. They were even less successful in the Heineken Cup, winning just 2 of their 6 pool games to finish 3rd in the pool behind Northampton Saints and to lose. The salvation of their season came in reaching the final of the Celtic Cup, in which they lost 26-17 to Munster. The Scarlets again failed to qualify from their Heineken Cup group in 2005-06 and finished 6th in the Celtic League. They did, however, find more success in the newly restructured Anglo-Welsh Cup. After finishing at the top of their pool, they defeated Bath by 1 point in the semi-finals to reach the final against London Wasps at Twickenham. Missing several international players, they lost 26-10 in the Heineken Cup. It was a similar story to the previous season. with the Scarlets winning 2 of their 6 fixtures to finish third in the pool again, behind Toulouse and Wasps. Despite finishing 6th in the Celtic League, the team qualified for the Heineken Cup for the 2006-07 season as the second best-placed Welsh team in the league. They also resigned Stephen Jones, and fullback Barry Davies extended his contract to stay with the Scarlets. The Scarlets' director of rugby, Gareth Jenkins, had been appointed as Wales national team coach, having been with the region since its inception. Phil Davies, then coach of Leeds Tykes, replaced Jenkins at the Scarlets at the first home game of the 2006-07 season. An information sheet was handed out to supporters with details of the club's financial situation. There was opposition by local residents to plans by the Scarlets to move to a new stadium and sell their current ground for housing development. The information sheet stated that, due to delays caused by the opposition and benefactors pulling out of the club, it was extremely unlikely that the Llanelli Scarlets could survive to the end of the present season unless other financial assistance is found, which would result in the loss, probably for all time, of professional rugby in West Wales. Local residents believed, however, that the infrastructure, such as roads and schools, will not cope with 450 new houses being built on the site. On 28 November 2006, the Regions secured investment from Tim Griffiths, a London-based businessman. In the 2006-07 Heineken Cup, the Scarlets recorded one of the most famous victories in their brief history as a region, defeating Toulouse 41-34 away, despite twice trailing by 21 points. This was an unexpected victory, despite the Scarlets having won their first 3 games of the 2006-07 competition. They later secured their place in the Heineken Cup quarter-final with a convincing 35-11 win over Ulster at Ravenhill. The Scarlets went on to become only the 5th team in the history of the competition to win all their pool matches. They beat current holders Munster 24-15 at Stradey Park in the quarter-finals, but were beaten 33-17 in the semis by a strong Leicester side, putting an end to their hopes of making it third time lucky in Heineken Cup semi-finals. On 30 April 2008, Phil Davies was controversially sacked as the Scarlets head coach. The reasons for his departure remain unclear, but it is believed that he found out via the media before being informed by club chairman Stuart Gallagher. The Scarlets moved from Stradey Park at the end of November 2008 to a new ground at Pemberton, called Parc y Scarlets. The final Scarlets match played at Stradey Park was on 24 October 2008, against Bristol in the group stage of the Anglo-Welsh Cup. The Scarlets won 27-0 in front of a capacity crowd, which included former Llanelli captains such as Delm Thomas and Phil Bennett. The Scarlets' first match at their new home was an 18-16 Celtic League defeat to Munster on 28 November 2008. Their first Heineken Cup match at Parc y Scarlets was held on 12 December against Ulster, which ended in a 16-16 draw. Both matches were held with reduced capacity, as law requires that a new stadium hold 3 events at reduced capacity before it is authorised for its full capacity. The official opening ceremony was on 31 January 2009 when the Scarlets faced the Barbarians. In May 2014, it was confirmed that the 4 Welsh regions would compete in the annual Premiership Sevens series, after a 3-year deal was agreed with BT Sport. Name and colours. The Scarlets took their name from the nickname of Llanelli RFC, their main feeder club. Llanelli have played in red since 1884 when they played a game against a touring island side. This close link with Llanelli RFC has also led to the Sgarlets adopting the scarlet red colour for their primary jerseys, with their secondary colours generally being blue. The region was originally named the Llanelli Scarlets, but was renamed at the start of the 2008-09 rugby season to more accurately represent the area covered by the region. Kit suppliers. Current kit. The kit is supplied by Cougar. On the front of the shirt, BT Sport is at the centre with Gravelat appearing on the far top left and the far top right. LG, Lloyd and Gravel Limited and Llanelli Star appear on the left sleeve while Castle Howell Bwydydd Foods appear on the right sleeves. On the back of the shirt, Coleg Cigar and Worthingtons appear at the top. John Francis appear on the left of their front shorts, and below is the website www.johnfrankis.co.uk, while CK Food Stores appear on the top of their back shorts, while ENA appear on the left of their back shorts, while 7D appear on the right of their back shorts. Stadium. From 2003 to the 2007-08 season, the Scarlets played most of their home matches at Llanelli Stradey Park, also the home of Llanelli RFC. However, they have played several games in North Wales, at Wrexham's Racecourse Ground, to promote the region's geographical representation. The 2006-07 season was planned to be the last season played at Stradey Park, which was subsequently to be demolished for the building of apartments. The Scarlets played every home game of the 2006-07 season at Stradey Park to commemorate the historic ground. They played the last game at Stradey Park on the 24th of October 2008 against Bristol, and their first game at Parc y Scarlets on the 28th of November 2008 against Munster, the new home of the Scarlets and Llanelli RFC, known as Parc y Scarlets. English. Scarlets Park is in Pemberton. The new stadium cost £23 million to be constructed and holds 14,340 spectators. The first game held at the stadium was Llanelli RFC versus Cardiff RFC, held on 15 November 2008. The stadium's main stand is located on the south side of the ground, and houses the new Scarlets Museum and Club Shop, as well as a sports bar, the players' changing rooms and a players' gym. Stadium blueprints planned for the main stand to be about 20 meters. 66 feet tall. Outside the stadium there is a training barn for the players, as well as a training pitch and athletics track. The remainder of the site is taken up by the Parc Trostre Retail Park. Current squad. The Scarlets squad for 2017-18 is: Note: flags indicate national union as has been defined under WR eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-WR nationality. Asterisk denotes a player who is Welsh qualified. Denotes a player on a WRU national dual contract. British and Irish Lions. The following players were selected for the British and Irish Lions touring squads whilst playing for the Scarlets. 2005. Simon Easterby. Dwayne Peel. 2009. Stephen Jones. Matthew Rees. 2013. Jonathan Davies. George North. 2017. Gareth Davies. Jonathan Davies. Ken Owens. Liam Williams. Stephen Jones was also selected for the 2005 Lions tour whilst playing for Clermont Auvergne. Former Scarlets Scott Quinnell, Robin McBride and Davith James were also selected for the Lions on the 2001 tour to Australia, while playing for Llanelli RFC. Notable former players. Players who have won over 20 international caps and have played for the Scarlets. Coaching staff. Head coaches. Current backroom staff. Correct as of the 21st of August 2016. Results and statistics. Seasons. 2003-04 Llanelli Scarlets season. 2004-05 Llanelli Scarlets season. 2005-06 Llanelli Scarlets season. 2006-07 Llanelli Scarlets season. 2007-08 Llanelli Scarlets season. 2008-09 Scarlets season. 2009-10 Scarlets season. 2010-11 Scarlets season. 2011-12 Scarlets season. 2012-13 Scarlets season. 2013-14 Scarlets season. 2014-15 Scarlets season. 2015-16 Scarlets season. 2016-17 Scarlets season. Celtic League, Pro 12. Celtic Cup, Heineken Cup, Rugby Champions Cup, Anglo-Welsh Cup, Honours, Pro 12 League 2016-17. Celtic League, 2003-04. ERC Elite Awards. For the 10th anniversary season of the Heineken Cup, ERC, the tournament organisers, introduced the ERC Elite Awards scheme to recognise and reward the players and teams who have made outstanding contributions to the tournament. The Sgarlets were awarded the ERC Timo Award for playing 50 games, and Robin McBride, John Davies, Davith James and Iestyn Thomas were recognised for having made 50 appearances in the competition. See also Llanelli RFC, Scarlet FM, Scarlet's official site, in English, in Welsh, Scarlets on WRU, Co. UK, Scarlets on BBC, Co. UK, Scarlets Forum.